Today's the day, guys. I'm streaming again. Um, just wait a second. I like get everything started and situated. Um, just trying to promote my stuff, if you know. I was thinking about you last week. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me be prepared. Let me make sure everything is hearable. Give me a second. Oh, it is. Hello, guys. Um, Don't mind the appearance. I'm not in my normal setup. It's so whack, but there's a reason to that. There's a reason to that. Hey, I was thinking about you last week. Thank you for everybody coming back from the streaming grave. I hope so. I hope I see like a lot of like familiar faces. I know that my mic is a little bit too loud, so I'm just gonna put it down just a little bit. I don't want to like break off your guys' eardrums or anything. I could be a little loud, just a little bit. Um, but I'm not in my normal streaming setup. I know that it's kind of weird. But there's a reason. I took a break from where I originally live. The hairstyle is kind of cute, actually. Thank you, thank you. I cut my hair too. You see the little bangs? I mean, I guess you could call them bangs, but they don't really go anywhere else with the style. But this is what I've been rocking with for like I think I started I want to say a month ago with like because I have curly hair. It's really hard to tame curly hair. So this was like instead of like heat damaging and straining it, braids. Braids. Just 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 braids. Um I'm taking a break from my apartment. A lot of like stuff on my mental health has been really like I want to go back to my mom. And that's what I did and I've been really good here for a while. Couple of like situations here and there that happen, but I'm in Boston, I don't care. I'm chillaxing. I'm doing the best that I can. Don't mind the shirt. I understand what's going on with Mr. Beast. I have been in tuned with that drama. The Mr. Beast drama is crazy, and that is something that we could definitely talk about while we are here and present. But right now, you can see the title. Hope I didn't make a mistake on the title. It's I lost my creative spark, life as a college student. I feel like as everyone keeps growing, keeps growing up, keeps doing their life. Like I'm 21, I'm about to be 22 in like 9 days. I haven't been keeping track. I keep forgetting that my birthday is happening to me because of the stress that I'm in, and I'm like, do I really care about my birthday? Nah, not really. But my friends are doing something for me, so like I'm have to be like so excited and stuff like that. Not in like a mean way. Like I really just can't get excited for things anymore. I I don't know. I feel like one good thing really needs to happen. That's crazy. I met you when you was like 17. I know. I know it's been years. I've known you for years. Um that pill was good. This one, this pill right here has been aggravating me. Kind of it doesn't fix anything. I have a terrible background. I I don't know what to say. But yeah, I've been really just taking a break, honestly. I I haven't really been myself. I've done a lot of impulsive actions and stuff like that. I don't know. I the Daryl photo. You noticed. I love Daryl. Daryl with my life. But that scene, it's a meme. It came out as a meme now. Um, we also have Cursed Jet. I don't play as Jet anymore, guys. I play as the Sage. I'm a pocket Sage, guys. It sucks so bad. I really don't play video games. Like, I suck at it. And then we have my Roblox character. No, I know. I'm a pocket sage. Ugh, it sucks. Um, but Mommy Viper. Also, I don't game either. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's because I'm fucking old. I do not know FTW is. Don't hate on me, please. um, but yeah, I think when I have like streamed a couple years back, I did a whole stream. Oh, for the win. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for not calling me old. A couple streams back, I talked about um a book. It was a couple years ago. Um, I was talking about my book and how I was creating it and how like it's basically almost done. I got a good lot of good reviews about that, and I was proud of myself. I think writing is it's okay. I kind of recently learned what it meant myself. Um, I have a love for writing. I think I am really good at it. I'm very intelligent when it comes to that writing aspect of things because it's how well I do it. You wrote a book, give me. That's the whole point of the stream is talking about my book. It's my book that never got published. Um, it sounds so sad. It really does. Because I always want my books to be published, and I looked up to so many writers. I can't say so many writers. I don't read a lot of books, but one of my most two writers that I have always looked up to growing up was George R. Martin and Stephen King's. I love them so much. I think that their way of writing is so creative and it's so well put together. And it's something that I wanted to do. When I found out that Stephen King's published his book in his 20s, I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna have that edited. I'm gonna do everything I could for it. And now we're here, and it's like, I lost that spark. And I felt like I wasted my like 4 years of college doing classes and not being as productive as I wanted to be. I'm in RL Stain Lover Goose Goosebumps. Sorry, didn't mean to put that bumper. Will always be my top one, but yeah, LoLo, you can be in my top five for sure. I hopefully if I get edited, but I I really did lose that spark. Um, and it's a recent discovery that I went through and I cried about and I was so sensitive about it because I love writing. I don't have motivation anymore for it. I spent my 4 years taking creative writing classes and, amongst other amazing classes out there, but writing was something I really wanted to do. And when I got into a creative writing class and seeing how so many other people's writing was so much better than mine's, it felt like I couldn't be up to that standard. And it genuinely hurt a lot inside of me because I've been writing for 8 years now and I still haven't gotten anywhere. I've written some short stories here and there. I've written a full book. I did so much for myself and just did not have that motivation. And honestly, it felt like I didn't have people, by my side either to keep me going. And I know that I have to keep myself going. Like, I am my most important cheerleader. But sometimes I'm just like, I want, I want to have somebody that's motivated for me. Or I want to have someone that's there for me, helping me through this. And nobody likes reading, or nobody likes the idea of writing, or nobody likes this, or nobody has time for that. And it's like, it makes me feel like nobody has time for me. And so that's like kind of where my thought process goes from, or like that's kind of like how I overthink. And it's a sucky overthinking. Like, I know that many people care for me, and I know that many people would, if they wanted to, they would. But people have their own lives, and it's a struggle trying to get my life together. Um, but yeah, like, writing is, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it anymore. I'm stuck. And even when I said I was going to start writing again, I still haven't done it. Um, Maybe I need to write a new story and stop writing the same story I've been writing for 8 years now. I always got time, LoLo, and I always be supportive of my friends. I would love to read anything you wrote. Everything I write is kind of cringe. But thank you for that offer. Um, I also got a new water bottle. I know you guys see most of the times I have random water bottles. Here's my other random water bottle. And a lot of anime stickers. Um, Pretty cool, pretty cool. I read Goosebumps cringe. It's cool. Thank you. I'm trying to make it so you didn't hear my gulp. This microphone is like known to catch my gulps, and all of my friends pointed out. I was scared to drink water on stream. Moving on. Um, but yeah. Speaking of anime, are you watching Demon Slayer? No. I don't hate Demon Slayer. I love it. I love how it's animated. I just I stopped at episode 13. Like, I know the mangas. I know what happens in the mangas. I know the ending basically. I spoiled it for myself. So I feel like I can't watch it. But I watched My Hero. Yep. I watched My Hero. All of it. I think I binge watched it. I think it took me about 2 weeks to get to season 7. There's that. Watching Fairy Tail, 100 Year Quest, my favorite anime ever. Don't hate me, but I'm not a big fan of My Hero. I don't hate you. Don't worry. My Hero fandom is like probably one of the weirdest things ever. Um, Yikes. But I feel like I know a lot of people talk about My Hero and its animation styles and how it would be cooler if it had more of like a kind of like serious tone to it. And I think, yes, I could agree with that. Maybe that's why not a lot of people are a fan of it. But I genuinely like it only because it makes me laugh. I Something I notice is that if something makes me laugh, like laugh, I will love you forever. Like, I'm a big person on making sure people make me laugh and not cry. But I teared up a little bit on the anime, not gonna lie. Wait, where is Natsu? Natsu the bear is at my apartment. I am not at my apartment. I'm at my mama's apartment. I can tell you where Stella is though. She's a little curl up ball. Hello. Hello. Oh, she's just the cutest. Um, Anime is crazy. I watched JJK. I caught up with the manga. I know what's going on. She was insane. The latest manga, insane. Yeah, probably. Who knows? Ooh, I'm like moving this table like crazy. Um, but getting back in the topic of writing. Yeah, like for it's generally for some reason like the that part that part of me that loved writing, that loved doing everything is really like it's really getting to me. It's kind of like weighing on me a lot because don't really I don't feel that like motivated anymore. It's really sad knowing me as someone who writes like so much in her life and is always like cheerful and ready to, oh, I got this idea, but I never do it. And it sucks. Like even with streaming, where it's like I'm gonna stream the full summer, I got all day, and then it's like, damn, damn. Um, I can't even do that, and it's really sucky because maybe writing isn't something for me, and that's okay. That's something that I have came to terms with and had to come to terms with because I wasn't at my desk and I wasn't typing and I wasn't, reading and I wasn't doing like a lot of things, and it hurt me deep down. But I found out that I'd had, you know, a love for film. I I love directing, and I have a few like I did a few like film stuff for my classes. Like I have a whole other YouTube channel about where I did all my films, like my short films, my documentary, my vlogs. Like that's something I have on my other channel that I do that's very different from this one because, that channel is more personal, and this channel I like to have more fun. I think talking to you right now on this personal level is because I feel like I owe it to the people that do watch me and, do support me that like, I haven't done anything. I feel really bad for these people that like wait and have to wait for me to say something or to record something. It sucks so bad. But I love you guys. You guys have been super supportive. Is that why you're at your mom's trying to find that spark again? Honestly, what's happening? Why is it so bright? Jesus came into the room for a second. He was blessing me real quick. Thank you. I don't know why it got so bright. Okay, we're just gonna chill. Um, Essentially, coming to my mom's is so I can take a break from what's going on at my apartment. Um, I'm not getting into that. That's not y'all's business. But I was feeling really alone for that moment. I felt like I had nothing to do. I was sitting at home, and my schedule for my job, it's only 3 days out of the week, you know. Um, I don't get paid that much. It kind of sucks. And because my job bounces around, I don't have a proper schedule that I want to stick to. Um, So it's like when I say I want to stream this days and then I don't get to, it's because my job assigned me on that day and I'm like, oh well crap. Well I guess I can't stream. Um and it takes that job really takes a lot out of me because of the amount of things I have to do. But yeah, I was feeling super alone. I I don't have a car, so that's just kind of one of the things that like if I did wanted to go somewhere far, I would have to plan something with my friend on their schedule. And even though in most situations they say yes, I am very grateful for that. But in others, they'll say no, they're busy, they have stuff to do. And I'm just like, damn, like I really need to get out of this house. And, I could walk. I could, take a bus somewhere. I could, do a lot of other things that could fix me being in this house for so long. And I have done that. I have tried to do that, but it's not the same as like me wanting to take a trip that's like somewhere near my college and where I live. If I take the bus takes about 50 minutes for me to even go to the location I want to go to. So it really sucks. And I don't like the bus. I don't like that bus at all. But this stream is essentially finding my spark again. I feel like if I'm able to speak, and even if I'm speaking to myself, like it's something I'm still getting out. Maybe it's not going to be the full truth because I don't want to cry on stream. I don't want to be that person to cry on stream, you know me. Um but it's it is really me trying to find that spark again by streaming, because a good friend of mine said that I have a lot more confidence when I stream, and I believe them. I feel like whenever I'm in front of a camera, or when I'm like, we're gonna play this game, or this, and this is what's gonna happen, and this is how it's going to happen. Like I'm really so confident in doing that, because it this sounds bad. It makes me have sort of that like control in my life that I usually don't have. Like I feel so much control when I do stream, because like I planned everything that you see here, like I've made, well except like the background of this, I got that from somewhere else, but like grabbing stuff and putting things in places is stuff that like I've made, and I was like, oh, like I have control over this is my way of getting out of the real life and just kind of coming into here and being like, I could be whoever I want. I could I could be LoLo, I could be curly fries, I could be this fun, energetic person that isn't so upset all the time, that isn't so emotional all the time. Like I'm not gonna cry on stream. Like I'm just this so upbeat in person. And I generally do like it. I like being like this. My voice is like this is because I keep talking too much. I was gonna try it. Because all I've been doing is talking. Hold on, I'll read your comment in a second. I did see it, but I wanted to make sure I had what I said. You didn't hear that, okay? You didn't hear that gulp. I'm sorry you feel alone, Lolo. It's not much, but I'm always here for ya. I definitely feel you about getting out the house. My car stopped working months ago at my job. I work 4 days out of the week. I love that energetic Lolo. Thank you. Pay is not great. Pay isn't great. Like, you know that term, like, money doesn't bring happiness? That's a lie. I feel like if I had a good pay and I had good money, I could be Ubering. I could be Ubering places I want to go to, but no, I have to take the bus. I'm not saying that the bus is bad. Like, it's a good transportation and stuff. Ayo, I want my ice cream back. When do you want your ice cream? Invite me. The bus is pretty bad. Like, yeah. Like, not saying it's bad all the time, but it's like you have to really try to find that good time where it's not like traffic time for buses. Aren't you supposed to be at work, Tony? I just realized that. Get off my stream. um, come back to Boston. Take electric scooter too. Shut up. No, I won't shut up. On break for now. Period. Um, I am in Boston. I didn't bring the electric scooter with me, but I am in Boston. Coming to in Boston was a impulse decision, but it was a good impulse decision. The first impulse decision I've ever made that was really good. 1v1 me on Roblox, bro. Let me know. Let me know when and where. I got you. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, man. Ow, that hurt. Everywhere. That hurt everywhere. Um, but yeah. Animate ass sneeze. OMG. Leave my sneeze alone. Bless you times two. Thank you. Two sneezes means someone's talking crap about me. Thanks for subscribing. Guys, this is no joke. I have been stuck on 192 subscribers for a year. And that's my fault. I don't really post that much. I don't know what's like, what content gets me popular. Like, what should I do? I was gonna be like, do some Mr. Beast shit, but no. Something's going on with Mr. Beast and that whole crew. We'll get into that because I do want to talk about that. That's crazy, crazy stuff. And I'm currently wearing a Mr. Beast shirt. I got this 2 years ago, so 3 years ago for free. If it's free, it's for me. Don't hate on me, guys, please. Thanks for subscribing. Just put it inside out. Eh, it has a cute burger. It doesn't. You don't see Mr. Beast. um, it's 12:46. Tony, go back to work. But but like really, coming to Boston is really to try to find my spark again. I think, bro, Chris Tyson and Mr. Beast go crazy. All right, my pet out go. Ava Tyson, we're gonna be respectful. 1v1 Roblox later. Hit me up. I got you. I got you with that Roblox. Um, but yeah, I remember I did come to Boston, I think a couple weeks back, and it was the best thing ever for me. I feel like I was very happy with coming back. Not somebody calling me right now. Don't worry, you could just lurk. I don't know if my commands are like off and stuff, because I used to have commands on here. It's not popping up. Thanks for the lurk. Oh shit. Wait, maybe my commands do work. Hold on. The cat one is for my cat Stella because she's always takes a nap when I'm streaming. Like, Look at her. She's so cute. That's my daughter right there. Yeah, the Nazi one has to work too. I think it's Natsu the bear, and everything is not capitalized, so maybe just put Natsu but with a lowercase n. Not me like really just trying this out. I paused my conversation for this because I genuinely did not know if my my stuff worked. Oh, dang it. Maybe the Natsu one doesn't work. Donation works. Donation. You guys want to donate? You don't have to. Just wanted to see if like stuff worked. I think like Discord works too. I changed up my Discord too. Discord work too. Feel free to check it out and get to know people. My Discord is dead, completely dead. Don't think you're gonna be talking to anybody because it's dead. Um, I think I have socials as well. Oh, or social, not socials. Um, I don't know what I have for my socials. I think I need to change the link to my LinkedIn tree thing. I don't know what it's called. But I do have it in my description. No, I don't. I don't have my LinkedIn in my description. I have my social media in my description. I like how it said mini chat. Don't be going crazy. I think instead of socials, I have Insta. There we go. Yeah, yeah. But I'm so glad I know that my commands work. So I'm gonna be doing that every beginning of the stream is putting up certain things. The donate in Discord one is something that I'll definitely put up, and maybe my Instagram. You know, who knows? Who knows? Um, but yeah, I did come to Boston. I don't even use social media anymore. Mine's long gone. I really use Snapchat. I like Instagram because it's another form of just texting people that I don't want to give my phone number to. So, um, but yeah, I came to Boston last time. I think it was really good. I did love coming back to Boston, and then like because I had my hype on. I was so ready. I felt so refreshed basically. And then a situation happened, and I went into a I don't want to say it was a deep depression because I feel like I'm putting myself down. I don't feel like I have like any depression that is so severe that I need to talk about it to people. I think one of my biggest flaws about me is I cry a lot, and that's kind of like what I went through with the situation where I was unaware of kind of like what I did, and it really messed me up mentally because I felt as if that's where that like loneliness came from. I felt like I was very alone. I didn't have anybody, and despite me talking to people, it still felt like I was reaching out to wall of bricks. It's really sad to say that. I appreciate the people that do help me, but like I felt so alone, and I didn't not knowing like what I did, not knowing like how I could fix it because I'm such a talkative person. I'm that person that like would want to fix it right then and there, and like come to me with any problem, and I'll talk about it. I'll be like, OMG, let's fix it. And it really sucks for that week that I went through with just nonstop crying and crying. Like my body was so exhausted from crying so much that it cried even more. I remember I went to work and I sat down and like my whole body felt so loose and so drained that it dropped. Like it everything dropped. Like it felt like I was going to drop down to the floor. And I just wanted, like, I cried. And it was so, it wasn't like one of those things where it's like, oh, I thought of something and it made me cry. Like, no, I sat down, felt that drop, and shed so many tears that I didn't know what to do. I had the biggest panic attack that I ever had in years. Um, and it really sucked, and it made me had a impulsive decision that I will never do again. um, and in that moment, I sort of realized that I needed to leave. I needed to leave that environment that hurt me so bad and just go. And I hope that, you know, I'm able to find my spark again and, get the help that I need, because it was so draining to be in that situation, because I like this loneliness, like even with having friends that talk to me, like this loneliness was so strong. Me crying every day was so strong that I even I wasn't even aware that someone I was talking to was going through something because of the way that I was. And it was such a strong emotion. Whatever I was going through was so tough, and it was so hard, and um I needed to leave. I needed to escape. I needed to go. And coming to Boston, like I was feeling a little bit better. I was having that fresh air, still a bit sensitive here and there. And then another situation happened. And again, feeling that brokenness, feeling that like, oh, I was getting better and now this shit is happening. I I don't know what to do anymore. Like it's kind of one of those feelings where it's just like I've been trying my hardest, and it feels like nobody sees that in me. They only see, what I'm going through right now. What I go through, and me crying and me doing all of this stuff, doesn't mean that it shouldn't take away of the progress that I have been doing. And so like it sucks to be in this situation that I'm in. And I literally, like, one of my friends, good friends I streamed with, I love her to death. She talked about how she kind of lost her creative spark, and it made me think about how I lost my creative spark. And I want to look for it again. I want to write again. I'm still paying attention, W friend. Thank you. Um, I it made me think about that too, and I was just like, there has to be some way to find that spark again. There has to be a way where I could continue writing and love writing it and not making it seem like it's a chore. And I hope this stream is something that really gets me there. And I hope that I'm able to, connect to others out there, even if, not many people are talking right now. But it's it's been a battle. It has. And the situation that I'm currently dealing with, or that currently happened, um, really did break me, and I felt like I was down to step one again after being in Boston, and so I have to, build myself up. And this is part of me building myself up, and I really hope that I really hope I can make people proud. I think a lot of the times growing up, I don't want to say I was like a golden child, but I was put in a lot of pressure to be better. I am the first of my family to go to college, the first in my family to get really good grades. I'm gonna graduate. Like, that's like the first in my family to, I'm that person that, like, I can't give up, or I can't show that I want to give up, because there was a moment in time where I was just like, hey, what if I just drop out of college? And it really stuck thinking about that, because I love school. I love to do my homework. I love college. I love to do kind of like everything, like all at once. And it it's just like, it feels like there's just a lot of pressure on me to do good, and it really sucks, because I thought I was doing good, and I thought I was getting better, and this all of these things where it's just like, oh, I didn't know I did that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do better. Like, all of this pressure since I was young is just to do better, and it's just to keep trying, and it's just to keep doing all of these things. Hold on, let's collect myself. um and you know it's so it's so hard throughout all that. I'm proud of you. You wrote a book and trying to get back in a good place. You're doing your best. Thank you, thank you. About to make me cry. um it's it's generally a lot on my mental health, and it really sucks. um there's this poem I made. I was getting into poems too. I'm not good at them. I'm not even a rhymer. I stopped. But I wrote a poem just kind of like on when I was going through that writing thing. And I want to read it to you guys. My first poem ever for you guys. For you guys. Um Reading it off my phone. Actually, let me drink some water. I got choked up a little bit, and like almost teared up. Was half of the reason was because like I couldn't talk anymore, and I knew if I stopped talking my ass would cry. So let me. Some good water. Stay hydrated. Um, let's read it. Um, I'm a writer, or so I say I am. I'm a writer, but I haven't published any books. I'm a writer, but I have poor communication skills. I'm a writer, but I don't know how to fall in love, even though I can write 1,000-page paper about two people falling in love. I'm a writer, but I can never find the answers to, but how are you feeling? Like, honestly. I'm a writer, but I'm also wasted potential. I try and try my hardest to keep up with the things I love, but as I grew older, I noticed it was never easy to stay committed to what you love. 8 years down the drain, and for what? To keep saying, yes, I have a book, but it needs to get published? I'm a writer, but no one wants to read the pages I worked so hard on. A child waiting for approval. Everyone is too busy, they can't see me, no time to sit down or want to see me, they don't miss me, while I give my whole heart away for others. When will someone truly see me as I am and not just a season or a chapter? They close the door and lock it on me while I make sure mine is unlocked for them to come back. A failed writer, forever writing stories, but never having a happy ending in any of them. I'm a writer, or so, or so I say I am. That's like my first poem I put so much effort into because when I realized me being that wasted potential, it took me down a lot. And, you know, I love my emotions. I love the way I can be so expressive with but nobody, not, I can't say nobody, but most people are not able to understand that, I think. I know recently someone made me sort of realize, kind of like sometimes I can be impulsive, and it was a sucky feeling. Damn, Lolo, that's deep. Thank you. Um, it was a sucky feeling because I know I'm an impulsive person when it comes to my words. I'm never a physically impulsive person. I did it once, never again. But I know that some of what my words could be, it sounds very snappy and, kind of like I think whatever is on top of my head and I kind of don't stop talking. Um, and I discovered the word yapping by one of my people that I'm like one of a YouTuber that I have been so like oh shit, like Tara Yummy. Um I wouldn't say I'm her completely. This girl is a party girl and I am not a party girl, but she talks and talks and talks and talks. And I feel like that's a perfect word for me. Like I'm a yapper. So I talk without thinking all the time because usually the people I'm surrounded with are also, people that like to talk. And I have this amazing friend group where we kind of all share our opinions about something and we never shut down anybody. And so that just kind of made me realize how I need to stay in my circle of people and not go out of it because even though I can be opinionated towards them and talk about how I feel on certain things and they don't take it to the heart, I need to realize that other people do take it to the heart and other people will react on it. So I think this was kind of like the first time someone actually ever said, my OBS said that it disconnected. I think we're back on. I don't know how much of you heard. Hold on. I have this amazing friend group where towards them and talk about how I feel on certain things and they don't take it to the heart. I need to realize that other people do take it to the heart. Okay. You heard at least some of what I said, but yeah, I I have to take that realization, and I had to take it to the heart because if I want to work on myself and if I want to continue being a better version of myself, I need to take that criticism from other people, and I need to take that those serious talks with those other people, because even though I do have my friend group, I still need to, go out and, have fun with other people. Um, and it was a lot. It was a lot of discovery. um, there was also another discovery of I love way too fast. I'm a lover girl. I think people who know me know how much love I could put into a person when I get to know them, and when I put basically my heart out. But OMG, same. But I love way too much, girl. I love way too much. I be telling my friends, I love you guys so much. I be the first one to say I love you in a relationship. Like that's who I am. Um, but I think uh hi, hello, welcome to the channel. I hope you're really doing well. Dallas, hi. We're having deep conversations. We're just yapping. We're talking about life. If you want to talk about life, if you want to open up about anything, you're welcome to talk about it. Um, hold on. Um, but yeah, I a year ago, around May 2023, I was in a relationship. Cringe. Um, and I love too hard in it. Um, Something I noticed. And in that relationship, I noticed that I was the only one kind of like putting in the work. I didn't realize that this person did not love me back, and I got cheated on. Ugh! Don't worry, guys. I'm okay. I'm a warrior. I cried about it, did my tears and whatever. Oh, please, with the neck pop. I just needed to crack my neck. Oh, there's again. See, it's just I could crack my limbs, guys. Don't worry, my head's not gonna fall off. But I got cheated on, and I had to do a lot of soul searching. I think I didn't have a relationship at all. I didn't want to talk to people at all. Um, there are times where I had conversations with people I like was attracted to and stuff like that, but I was like, relationship, mm-mm, can't do it, won't do it, no. And and it really sucked because like, dang, like I'm a lover girl, but an emotional person, and as much as someone can say that they could handle me in a sense of when it comes to my emotions, none of it feels true towards like the ending of things. Um, but I'm willing to work on it, even if I'm in a relationship or not. I think that it's really important to kind of stay in control of that, and be aware that in most situations I can't be so emotional and so like that, because like, you know sometimes like your partner needs a shoulder to cry on, and I'm so used to being just the person that cries on people's shoulders that nobody comes to cry to me. People love hurting good people. I feel that too deeply. Yeah. Um, I was recently introduced to this guy a couple months, and we've been talking for a month, and I kind of knew his situation on like not being ready for a relationship. I hurt my damn self because I continued with that guy. Um, like, damn, I should have stopped. I should have stopped. Once I heard that I'm not ready for a relationship, I should have stopped. But I was so I'm ready for a relationship, and I know I am, and I know the steps to take when it comes to a relationship, and know how to take in like kind of like what to do. But I'm still emotional. I'm 21, gonna be 22. I'm still very young, and so there's a lot I could work on with myself, and I am working on it. But with this person, it just kind of made me realize that I shouldn't go for the first person I see or stuff like that. Like, I learned a lot about him. I did fall in love because of the stuff I learned. He kind of checked every box on my list. I was, I grew attached, I would say. And it was good for a moment, but that 7 days I was dealing with my internal thoughts and my overthinking and my kind of like my issues, and like first realization of like an outside person instead of my group telling me things. um just a lot that I had to realize within myself, and I was still willing to help other people around me. While I was going through that, I was helping a good friend of mine with their relationship issue, and it did put a lot of weight on me because I was just like, damn, that's so much. I'm thinking back about like the times I got did on dirty and stuff like that. But no, seriousness, I was so focused on my emotions and wanting to get better and leaving my apartment to Boston to do so, that I didn't realize what this other person was going through I was talking to. And I wish that it was known to me how to help this person. I wish that I knew how to help this person, and I wished I was there for him. How, in some situations, they are here for me. But because I didn't know to the extent of how to do things, because whenever I would suggest something or whenever I try something, it would always get denied with a no, I'm just gonna stay in. No, I don't want to. No, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just like, oh shit, I can't help this person, and it sucks because I'm such a helping person that like even if I'm going through something, I'm still going to help you no matter what. But I think this is one of the situations that, you know, was so serious, and I got my heart broken, guys. Ugh. I got my heart broken, but it's a good thing, taking a step back, doing that realization, you know, taking the initiative. No, I don't know why that popped in my head. Taking a step back, you know, he's doing his thing. I'm working on myself. Um, but it was thinking because a lot of the times what I do in those situations is still try. Hold on, I saw your message. Let me read it right now. My issue is I'm always the therapist who needs a therapist, but nobody there when I need them. Yeah, I get that. It being a therapist friend kind of does suck because like you could be going through something and nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear it, but they're like, "Nah, let me come to you. I want to hear what I gotta say." And because I'm the type of person that does vent a lot. I don't really need too much help because I am able to figure out my own situations myself. Sometimes when it gets super surreal, maybe I'll be like, "Oh, can you help me with this?" But other times I'm kind of like, I just want to rant. I just want to talk. and I try my hardest not to make someone into the therapist friend. But one of my friends in my trio would be like, text me. I want to talk. I like being the therapist friend. And I'm like, girl, no, no, please don't do that. But she's so helpful. She's so amazing. I love her so much. Whenever she needs to talk, I'm always sitting in ready to listen because I'm like, girl, I want to listen to you. I want to know what you're going through because you are not alone. I just love her so much. You don't know how much I love her. Oh my god, I've streamed with her. My last stream in there, I streamed with her, guys. You'll see her. I have to put her uh, YouTube channel in the description, but you'll see her. She's amazing. But like, sorry, I got so out of track because I love her so much. You just really need to find somebody that you trust to talk to and take steps into getting a therapy. I know psychology, there's psychologists or psychologytoday.com is a really good source to find therapists. Wait, Lolo, I've been learning something. Let me know, okay? We're still talking, still yeah. Um, but yeah, um, it's just something that I've been ever since this recent situation is just like a lot of me being like I could be emotional. I'm so emotional. I'm sorry to break it to you. I don't know Spanish. I know sign language. I'm practicing sign, the ASL. I've been working on my Espanol. Ah, me no speak it. Me no speak no Spanish. But I know ASL. Um, teach me sign language. I'm sorry. Um, it's so hard to say that because I'm still learning. I'm still new to it, so like I'm not the best person to teach, but I know how to be like. Um, I feel like I've been put on the spot. You could be like, "Hi, nice to meet you. Um, your name's what?" And vice versa. Someone calls, but oh, um, nice to meet you too. My name's Lorena. How about it's your name? And they'll say the name. Um, I could do your little name tag. Your tag is just says IISEKAAII. A little too fast, I know. um, but that's essentially sign. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I think I was doing sign language. My last assignment was family. I was doing that like lab and I was talking about family. I was writing down my sister, my brother, my mom. But then I went to the last part just to be a little jokey and be like my I think it's like my daughter name um Stell A, and I went a cat because I look pretty young. I shouldn't be having no babies. And then I switched the camera and I pointed at the cat. I said, "My daughter." um, yeah, you have to say oldest. This is oldest. Um, youngest. Practicing. That's what I'm doing. Um, learning. I'm a student. Student. Um, culinary. I think it's graphic design was like graphic design, English. I'm majoring in English, but it's majoring in English. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not gonna embarrass myself anymore. I'm still learning. Um, moving back to our topic, what we were talking about. Um, yeah, I sort of realized, why are you so aggressive with English? My ASL teacher laughed at that when I did that. When I was typing English as a major, and she goes, English, and I go, English. I don't know why I was aggressive, but I was like, yeah, English. Um, I don't like English. Ugh. I'm an English major for crying out loud. But I do film. There's a film. What up? Um, but yeah, moving forward. Um, there's just a lot that I realized, and I it's something that I do a lot of the times when a a person does kind of want to leave or kind of like break up or stop talking or whatever is I beg so hard and I try so hard to still make things work. And I think that's one of my toxic traits. I don't know what I don't know what it is, but I am such a trier. And I noticed that. And I literally, in my head, like a year ago, was like, I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna beg someone. I'm just gonna say okay and just move on. But like, no, I have such a big heart. Like, I have abandonment issues. I don't want nobody to leave me. Um, it was really such a sad moment because I was so falling in love. I can't say I was so in love, but I was getting to that point of falling in love. I didn't say toxic, you just have a big heart and don't like being left. Abandonment issues. um, it's and it's just kind of like I beg so much and it's like I know in myself that I can't just be friends. I think people who do that, I give you props. You're very mature for doing that. You're very skilled for being just friends. But I can't do that because in my head, I'm like, I'm still going to wait for you. I still want to try. I want us, when we get better in the future, for us to keep going. And that's just a lot that I do that, isn't really good for me, I guess. And it really sucks because it's like even right now, not talking to this person or trying my hardest not to look at my phone every second, every hour, being like, are they gonna text me back? Are they gonna text me back? I'm just like I'm still in that vulnerable moment where I'm like, oh, like I'll still try. I still want them. I still want to keep going. I still want to, you know, just like try and like even if I'm not here, like I have this bad habit of or this bad thing about me where it's just like I'm gonna stay loyal and I'm still gonna stay faithful and I'm gonna wait for you in the future and that's something that I do to myself and it's like even though I'm thinking about that the other person isn't gonna think about that the other person is gonna be a free man the other person is going to talk to however many women he wants to talk to and pursue any woman that he wants and I'm just like over here like I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna talk to any guys. Mm. And it sucks for me for that, which is why I can't be friends because I'm a jealous person. I've worked on my jealousy. Like I could say I'm jealous, but I would never act on that jealousy. I'll kind of be like, oh, she. Okay. But I'll just be like, it's whatever. I trust the person. I've worked on it. Trust me, I've worked a lot on it. I don't know what I was back in high school. That shit was crazy. But I've worked on it. um, and I noticed that after so many years, I'm still the type of person to want things to be fixed. And the only way I'll ever hate this person I'm talking about, the only way I'll ever hate them is if, they do something with another person, or they do try to persuade another person or like another person, and just like, well, I'm not worth it anymore. I I blame myself a lot. I put myself down, and it sucks to do that because I don't mean to blame myself, because I have my wrongs. I know that. I know what I do wrong, and I'm willing to fix it, but in my head I'm just like, I'm the one to blame. I did this and I did that. And I don't know why I did that. You fix yourself. You have to fix yourself, Lorena. You have to do this. You have to do that. And I'm just like, what's going on in my head? Please stop. And I can never hate a person unless they've done something super disrespectful to me. Like, and it sucks. Like, it's such a bad habit of still waiting for this person, knowing that this person won't wait for me, knowing that this person could do whatever they want, and just being like talking to any woman they want. And that's the only way that I can feel hurt, is just being like, if we were still to be friends, and me having that mindset of, I'm gonna wait for you, and then I get hurt because, oh, hey, there's this girl I've been dating, or this girl I've been talking to, and I really like her, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't like you anymore. um and that is my fault. That's not the other person's fault. That's my fault, because I'm putting those thoughts in my head, and I'm just like, how do I stop that? um Definitely will work on that, but that's kind of like a lot of what I've been dealing with. And I truly hope in myself that I find my spark again. I find my creative spark. I find a hobby to do. I find something that I'm able to kind of get my mind off of things, looking for a therapist. I've been talking to my counselor that I've known for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Like, she knows me more than anybody. So I'm really glad to have her in my life to kind of talk to me and, knock some sense into me. I'm really grateful to have a friendship that I think I've known him for a couple months now, but he has been like very helpful. My good friend. I've streamed with both of them. On my last stream, the Roblox stream, they're two of my good friends right now that have been helping me a lot with the situation. Like, I'm grateful that I have people. And I tell everyone, I'm like, hey, if I'm doing something wrong, or if or like you need to call me out, let reality hit to me, I'm going to let you know. Let reality hit to me. No matter how sad it is, no matter how rough it is. I need that, because I can't live in this fairy tale anymore where everything's gonna be all nice and you're gonna get better and da da da, and you don't have to deal with it. No, life is fucking hard, and people need to start, stepping up to that, because I need people to tell me, hey, you're doing something wrong. Stop it. And I'll be like, oh, okay, let me know what I'm doing wrong. What steps should I take to, fix myself so I'm not hurting other people. Like, people be too nice. People be too nice nowadays, and I have to talk to my mom because she be giving me some hard shit. And it's so funny when I talk to my mom, because I think there's these moments I have when I'm in college where I feel like I can't do it anymore. Too much stuff is happening. I just want to quit. And I'm like crying to my mom, and then I'm like, no, mom, you don't understand. And like, I'm just doing that like angsty thing where it's just like, I'm so stressed. I'm doing too much. There's too much work. This and that. And my mom will be like, calm down, okay? I'm here for you. I understand you. Don't say I don't understand you. Like, she be going down on me. She goes, right now you're getting too loud. Okay, you're saying things you don't want to say. Call me when you stop crying. Call me when your head is clear. And I'm like, fine. And I just hang up the phone and I'm just like, ate a snack, took a nap, called her back, like, hey, mom. Yeah. It's like that shame, like that walk of shame. He's like, yeah, I realized I was being dramatic. I'm sorry. Like, I love my mom for that. She be going down. She be saying so much stuff to me. But I'm really grateful for it, you know? I really am. Love you, mom. And like right now, like when you see me looking off to my phone, you thinking I'm probably just like right now I'm like even looking at text messages with this person. I'm like, oh, did they see it? Are they gonna reply? What's gonna happen? Because I'm so anxious. I feel like I need to throw my phone. I need a new phone. New phone, reset, factory reset. Nobody knows me. I need to disappear forever. Pause. I need to disappear for a certain amount of time and come back into the light. Oh, don't worry. This time I actually was going. I was looking. I was looking on YouTube. But shit. Yeah. It's everything I've been going through, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Well, I do know. I mean, I'm coming here to be more open, to be honest about myself, and that's me knowing. Lolo, you're an amazing person. Stop it. Stop it. I don't feel it, okay? I feel so freaking useless and worthless. Personally, personally would be a bestie to me. I am a bestie. I love making friends. I think that's one of the things that I appreciate so much about humans is that like I love making friends that are compatible to me because I love talking. I love, finding somebody that I wouldn't say has the same mindset as me, but like if we talk about something, we respect each other. We respect each other's opinions and we respect what we're saying and we're not rude to each other or we're not like, ugh, why did you say that? Like, no, it's, hey, I heard that you said something. It kind of like tickled my brain, like in a bad way. Like, what did you mean by it? And I was like, OMG, I don't mean anything bad by it. Like stuff like that. Like, I love making those types of friends. And like, I know a lot of times I've had situations with my trios that sometimes we're like, what's going on here? What's with the attitude? Because if you're gonna give me attitude, I'm gonna give you attitude. That's what my friend told me. That's what my good friend told me, and I was like, I can never be mad at you. I was going through an OCD breakdown. My OCD breakdown is horrendous. It is crazy. I feel like I have no control over myself when it happens, which sucks because OCD. Wee. And it was our me and her little situation, and I would be like, "Oh, gee, no, I would never hate you, girl. I'm so sorry that I made you feel that way." And we talked about it, and things got better. It wasn't like we stopped talking for so many days. Like, no, the other day I noticed her energy was off, and I said, "Hey, girl, what's going on?" And she was like, "You gave me attitude," and I said, "No, I didn't. I'm sorry if I did, and it looked like that." And then now look at us. We're like amazing. I love her. It makes me seem like I'm in love with her. I just realize how much I talk about her and say, I love her, I love her, I love her. Maybe I do. She has a boyfriend. And I'm straight. Maybe I'm confused. But no, what we do is very lighthearted. Like we do little jokes here and there. Like it's amazing. It's cute. um I'm gonna text her and I'm gonna be like, half of my stream is me telling the world I love you. All girls are like that, to be honest. Maybe, maybe. Um, I'm sorry. It's just so funny to me because I'm like, all three of us are like, I wouldn't say basically straight because um, she's a little bi, but prefers men. But like, we're all like, we're not attracted to each other like romantically, but we be making jokes. We'll be like, "Oh, you want to do that for me? Oh, I love that." Like it's a lot. A little over the rainbow. Yeah, just like halfway there. I could treat her right. No, I'm joking. Her boyfriend is amazing. I guess. I'm joking. Let me stop doing that. No shit, her relationship is good. I give her props for keeping that relationship for so long. I give props to both of my trio friends for keeping a relationship for so long because they have good relationships, and I'm the one that entertains them with me having shitty relationships. Like it works. I used to think all girls was like 5% gay, the way they act. I've kissed some females in my life, so maybe 5%. But like everyone could be on the spectrum, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything further than that. This water tastes funny. Ugh. It seems like I I forgot the word. It seems like I ran out of things to talk to, but trust me, I didn't. Everything in my yapping folder is going. What else can we talk about? Because I feel like I've gotten kind of like my big, real, like my big serious talks out the way. I cried. I almost cried, guys. Y'all saw that. I almost cried. But I feel like I got my big talks out the way, and like I just want to talk about other things. Like even maybe still talking about my big talks. Like I could talk to you guys about my story. Maybe that will give me some spark. Um, I feel like I could talk forever. Ugh. I okay. I feel like I would feel bad if I say this and I don't actually keep my word to it, but I want to. LoLo, let's be besties. We can talk about everything. Let me know. But I don't like. I would want to say this and it come true, but like I'd be scared not knowing like if it can come true because I want to do these things where I have yapping sessions, stuff I want to talk about, stuff that be happening, just yap 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 and keep talking and have some of my friends come over and yap with me too. Um, OMG, I forgot to say I was streaming on Discord. I was wondering where these people be, some of these people, because I was getting like 4 views, kind of like top, and I'm like, who are you guys? Where did you come from? I totally forgot to tell Discord I'm streaming. That was the first time ever. Tee, let me announcements. Ah! OMG, I realized I forgot to do that for Roblox too. that's that's so crazy. That is that's so crazy. I can't believe that. I like how I say a day in my head. You guys are in the day in my head. This is literally what I've been thinking about for the past couple of weeks, days, and stuff like that. And you're getting everything. You're getting the full thing, but not the crying. I'm never crying on stream. You ain't never see me cry on stream. Maybe like once or twice. I told people I was streaming. Ah! Not to cry, no. I'm a crier. I love to cry, but I don't think I'll ever do it like online and stuff like that because it's this whole thing on social media that if you're crying online, you're like crying for attention. And I'm like, I don't want to cry for it. I'm not crying for attention. My good friend, guys, the one that I say I love so much, she's on stream. She's gonna make me blush. No, I'm joking. I'm like feel like I'm laughing by myself and I feel psychotic. A little psychotic. Damn. Woo. Okay, making sure everything is set. Not only do I have chat on this side, you guys can't see it, but I have chat on this side. I have chat right here too. I've really been trying my hardest not to like look deep into my phone because it should be happening and I should not be on my phone. Like Instagram's been really sad lately. Look at that. The girl crying saying I just wanna disappear until I feel okay. So sad. Double chat, double fun. Yeah. You got it. You got it. Oh. Oh. I feel like Instagram has been doing this thing where it's like, here's a bunch of sad stuff. Here's a bunch of motivational stuff. Here's a bunch of fun stuff. And I'm just like, oh my god. I don't know what to do. Um, I talked all about my seriousness. Um, I've been streaming and talking for like an hour and a half. And guess what? I'm still gonna be talking. Um, for 2 hours. Maybe three. Maybe four. That's too much. I'll probably keep it at like three. But I'm glad I got kind of like the serious talk out the way. I still do kind of still want to talk about the serious stuff, but it's not like as serious anymore because I talked about it. But I guess I could talk about my book. I noticed I said I would talk about Mr. Beast. Should we get into that topic, guys? Should we talk about Mr. Beast? I feel like that would be a fun topic. I know nothing about it. I've seen so many videos though. So many videos about the issues about Mr. Beast and Ava Chris Tyson. What? That's crazy. Like, I never thought in a million years that Mr. Beast would be canceled. I never thought it. I never thought it. Let's be real. Give it to me. Where's the realness? 2024. Are we surprised? No. Um, hmm, I was gonna say something. You distracted me. Um, no, like I generally was kind of shocked because, like, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be as shocked. I feel like a lot of rich people are just like, there's not a lot of good rich people out there, you know? Um, Loki sucks. But Mr. Beast was like that type of people that like he would give away money. I feel like sometimes when I do watch some of his videos and certain person don't get money, I'm like, oh, dang it, they really deserve that money too. um, they think they're untouchable. True. However, feel like I feel like in a sense they are kind of untouchable because of the amount of money that they make. They could get themselves out of jail if you think about it. Like they could get themselves out of like pretty shitty situations. Like, um, give me a second. One of the people that have been posting things, his name is like Dog. His name is not Dog. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Ash. Guys, that's one of the people that you should subscribe to that I streamed with on Roblox with and Valorant. Dog Pack 404. Okay. um, a lot of people notice that his videos aren't trending, and because Mr. Beast is like that golden boy um for YouTube, and not a lot of people are not a lot of people, are happy about that because this man's got like 4.4 million views, but he ain't on the trending stuff, you know? Crazy. Crazy ass shit. Yeah, that's him. He knows about Marvel Snap. I know nothing about it. So if you want to talk about it, talk to him about it. Not me. Um, I had the video and now I lost it. Okay, there it is. I did watch this video. This video was 16 hours ago. Did I do anything? I stopped playing it. um, but I worked for Mr. Beast, he's a sociopath. I worked for Mr. Beast, he's a fraud. But I watched both of those videos. That's crazy. Like, I never thought I don't know why. Like it never slipped my mind. I said, "Oh, Mr. Beast, he makes cool videos, whatever." That video just popped up for me. What the fuck? Like this video, he interviews Jake Weddle, 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 and he goes really kind of like deep dives into it all, and it is insane. I never watched a Mr. Beast video. Congratulations. Um, but sometimes Mr. Beast's videos kind of stressful. But he deep dives a lot into just kind of like how fraudy it is, and most times when I do watch his streams, I do kind of feel that like, this can't happen, or just like sometimes like a lot of things can be like unfair. And then I heard about the Ava, what she's been doing. Mr. Beast is literally the best YouTuber ever. Ash, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. He's getting canceled. You want to look into that maybe. But I heard about the Ava stuff, and I feel like the Ava stuff, she's allegedly, Yeah, we all have to say stuff allegedly, you know. But that was crazy to hear about. I I was watching all of these videos like, dang, Corey is the best in my opinion. I've only seen the Squid Game videos. That's crazy. I sadly seen almost all of Mr. Beast's videos. Okay, and that's why I'm shocked. I was a big fan of him. Like I have his shirt. I have his other shirt. Um, like I was a fan, and hearing what he do based on the videos that have been like talked about, all allegedly. Um, there's this guy, Dog Pack 404. He made this video, right? And he worked for Mr. Beast. And he is saying that Mr. Beast is a fraud. That half of his videos are, you know, CGI, fake. Most of Mr. Beast's workers are in the video just to kind of make it more longer, basically. And it is, it's just a lot of, whatchamacallit? It's just a lot of like kind of bashing Mr. Beast for like what he does, and some of the situations that he puts people into are not, you know, human stuff. So he's exposing him for being an entertainer. He's exposing him for being a liar, really. Um, you could watch the video yourself because that whole part was just one, and then he made a part two right here. And it in this one, he kind of talks about the conditions that people are put into that Mr. Beast kind of like doesn't care like about. Um, I don't know if we're all aware about his new Amazon Prime show that's coming out, but there has been a lot of statements saying how people were not treated um, good, and people were kind of treated very unwell, you know? Um, and then in this one, he interviewed a ex Mr. Beast employee. Jake Weddle. I don't know. I don't know the last name. And he's been in a lot of Mr. Beast's videos during like 2019 to 2021, and he speaks about the conditions that he was put into and how Mr. Beast showed kind of like no remorse, showed no care at all whatsoever. And I was looking at that and I was like, dang, there was this video that was supposed to be posted in 2021 that didn't get posted because of how bad that video was, that it would be good for the viewers type thing. And that person went through so much and had to go through so much therapy and stuff like that. That's all that was saying. Um, yeah, half of his videos are fake. He gave a lot of people shush money for the his new show, and it was just bad. I want to talk about Ava. What the heck? It's crazy. I feel like there was this one video where it said how um Ava Chris Tyson was going to be Mr. Beast's nightmare. Look how true that is now. Look how true that is. Um, Everything that was going on in that situation, like my like jaw dropping moments, and I was just like, I don't know too much about it. I can't really talk about it because I'm not gonna be like here's a screenshot of this and here's a screenshot of that. Like I'm just generally saying what I've seen on certain videos, and it was a lot of it was like disgusting stuff. Disgusting stuff. But yeah, that's the Mr. Beast stuff. I'm glad to talk about and yap about that because I haven't been able to talk about that with people. And reason one of the reasons why I want to talk about it was because I am currently wearing like a Mr. Beast shirt. But guys, I got the shirt 2 years ago. There's no justifying what she did. There isn't at all. Like she got exposed to the max. Like that exposure was like, phew. I'm canceling you now, Lolo. Don't cancel me. I haven't done anything. I swear, I only wear this as a pajama. Okay? I only wear this as a pajama. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. You just see the little burger guy going like, you know, you don't see the name. We don't know who this is. Who is that? Twitter again. I don't even have Twitter. You know, that's like so funny. I don't have Twitter. I don't have like tweets that would get me in trouble. The real one. Good, stay away. I want to stay away. You mean X? Yeah, I mean X. X. The new app. What is it? Mark Zuckerberg? The one that changed it? Oh wait, Elon Musk. All these rich people are the same. Don't put an X on my forehead. Um, that is the mark of the beast, and I want to stay in heaven. So don't do that, bitch. But I mean X. Twitter. We're calling it Twitter. I don't care. I was talking to the Luffy's chest scar. Yeah. Has anyone ever gotten a tattoo of like the Luffy thing? I feel like that would be like a really bad tattoo. I don't know why. I'm searching it up. Tattoo. I'm so sorry to break it to you. I don't think it's a tattoo. Maybe it's like drawn on. So a lot of cosplayers have it, but there's like, is that a tattoo I found? I'm not surprised if someone did. Like if you are gonna get like a chest tattoo, you might have to like make sure that you have a good chest. I have no idea what I was gonna say. There's this one. Guys, I want another tattoo. Like I generally like I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. I want another one. I want one on my nice spine back here. I heard it hurts. And I'm a big crier. I'm gonna cry. Only 4 likes and look. I'm not. I'm sorry. No, no, no chest tattoos. That's just crazy. Hi. I want to get the fairy tale thing. You know. Precious. You're so precious. You're precious. You're precious baby. Rawr, rawr. Oh, precious baby. No one needs to know what you're doing. What? She doesn't have any toys. She doesn't have like any cat toys. Like she'll play with like cat toys here and there, but like her form of entertainment is like hands. Even though it hurts. I still love you so much. Come here. She doesn't want to come here. I want to get the Joe star on my shoulder. Jojo? Jojo? Pose. Can we talk about Megan Thee Stallion? She's dope. She is so dope. I love her cosplays. I love her music. Like, she's a weeb. She's a weeb. She knows what she's talking about. I remember a lot of people got upset by her because she was like, people like, she's faking it. She's not a real anime person. She's not a real fan. And she proved everyone wrong. I don't know about music, but she's dope. The one of her new music, the Star one, I feel like that one's good. That one's so funny. And the one with Itadori Yuji's voice actor, amazing. Faking it until all of them cosplay hit the internet like crack in the 80s. She got some good cosplays. She did that. Come here. Be in the spotlight. Right now, your face is near Cursed Jet. She's Cursed Jet, everyone. Um, I'm getting tired. Show I've been rewatching, Ginny and Georgia. Yeah, it's one of the many shows I'm watching. Rewatching that. I have to catch up on Fairy Tale. My thing is, I know what happens because I read the mangas, but my friends don't know why it's happening. So they need to hurry up. Friends, if you could hear me, hurry up so we can watch Fairy Tale because I'm gonna start watching it without y'all. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's Christy's fault. Don't don't blame her. It's kind of her fault. You're joking, Christy. We love you. Um, I mean, yeah, I guess it could be kind of her fault. Hurry up, make a plan, Christy. I want to watch. I want to watch all of Fairy Tale. Um, moving on. Moving on. Um, I we're behind like 5 episodes. I mean, hey, we got 5 episodes to watch back to back. Um, yeah. I know like the title of this video sound like it was gonna be so serious. The people that are joining in, my serious talk was for about an hour and a half ish at like the beginning. So if you guys do want to watch that part of it, you can. I'll make sure I put that in the description, whoever clicks my videos. No, I'm about to send you this pic. What pic? But yeah. I have goosebumps, guys. It's really cold in this house. Something I want to yap about again is I mentioned My Hero earlier. Um I've been doing Deku's voice. I've been trying to like trying to practice it so I can annoy people. Stop. Stop. Okay, Tashi was stop. Someone get bro. It's because he wants to get famous. He wants to get that clout. I'm gonna make a video and be like, Mr. Beast? I mean, hey, he's getting those views. 1 million views, 6 million views, 5 million views, 2 million. Shit, I probably might do a video on Mr. Beast. OMG. It's official. I'm gonna do a video on Mr. Beast. 7 videos in a row, and guess what? Guess what? He has millions of views. Lolo, we should get the My Hero skin in Fortnite. I'm not getting Fortnite, respectfully. You'll never catch me playing Fortnite. Ever! Again. I played it once. I streamed it. I deleted that stream. It's gone. I suck so bad on it. Deku who? What are you talking about? You don't know who Deku is? Never played. Deku is the greatest hero ever. Nuh-uh. I saw that video of him going, nuh-uh. It was so funny. Oh. Mr. Beast, y'all. Should I do a video on Mr. Beast? What do you guys think? See if I get a couple views. I wouldn't even know what to talk about with Mr. Beast. Just title it, Mr. Beast did this? And it's just a video not about Mr. Beast at all. It'll be like 5 minutes into it talking about Mr. Beast and be like, we're gonna talk about so much stuff, crazy stuff about Mr. Beast, and it's just me playing video games. Detective Lolo is crazy. Wow. I kind of feel sad. I feel bad. The video is literally I lost my creative spark. And people who are joining in are probably thinking like, Mr. Beast obby. Or like, where's the creative spark being lost? I said it an hour ago. If you guys want to watch that. If you want to start from the beginning of this video, that's when I talk about it. I talk about almost all the personal stuff that's been happening in my life. In the beginning. So like, get the button and go. But yeah, guys, I'm going through a lot. I'm sad. I've been crying. I've been having so much anxiety. I'm eating food. Crunch. That's not even a crunch, it's a Pop-Tart. I haven't been eating that well either. This is the first time I picked something up and was like, I want to eat. For a couple days now, I haven't been eating. I don't condone it. You guys should eat. Even if you're going through something, it's really important to eat. But yeah, I'm just going to sleep. I don't know, it's like that feeling where it's like you're so sick to eat. Like I remember I had like a very emotional like outburst and I was crying and someone was like, "Do you want food?" And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking if I take a bite of that food, it would not go down. I would have to spit it out. Like eating it has been so hard for me and I'm so like I do try my best to like kind of like eat here and there just to have something, but it's been so hard. Like I've been like I don't know. So this is the first time I'm actually like chewing something and I'm like, I feel so relaxed. I feel so much better. I could eat food just fine. But I'm going through a whole bunch of shit. Air hug. Here's the air hug. Yeah. I know I'm looking away at my phone. Sorry guys, I just keep looking at the messages like, is this person going to reply? Become a build business team coach today. I'm looking at my emails now. I would love to do this. If it's for online, yes. Did I just get $20 in a gift card? Y'all. I'm rich. I'm rich! Okay. Have fun at work. I ain't that rich. Pause. But I did get a gift card for $20. It was a happy birthday gift card. Guys, my birthday is coming soon. Supposedly people have stuff planned for me. But if I see one person at that birthday surprise planning thing, I will cry. Tears would run down my face. They're like, what are you doing here? Go away. Real tears, not clickbait. Not clickbait. This video is gonna be like, he showed up? Look at how I'm making my life into a joke. Guys, I itched something and now it's like not. Oh, it's itchy. My cat gave me the biggest side eye ever. It's okay, Cursed Jet. I'm gonna change your name to Cursed Jet. You Cursed Jet. Okay, this is probably gonna be a no for people, but have you guys watched Aphmau? Let me know. She's a Minecraft YouTuber. Been around for years. Her name is Aphmau. Um, Even if people say yes or no, I'm still gonna talk about it. I tried to tell one of my friends I'm gonna name my kid Aphmau, and they said that my kid would get bullied. So now I really want to name my kid Aphmau. Future kid name Aphmau. Her nickname Aph. It's gonna happen. I don't even want kids, but it's gonna happen. Horrible, just horrible. Ugh, I know, right? Be a horrible mother. I would not be a horrible mother. I would be a good mother. Naming my kid Afma would make me a horrible mother. hmm Afma. I wonder what name, like, why she thought about that name for her character. Like, where does Afma come from? How do you even think of something like that? Granted, it is her online persona name. Pretty good one. I don't have an online persona name. I tried to do curly fries, but nobody calls me curly fries. So Lolo is the only option I have. Sadly. And Lolo, like, I don't even think I want that as a nickname anymore. Like, Lolo is such like an easy, I can call you Curly, you know. Lolo is such an easy, nickname to say. But I don't know. Like, that nickname's getting ugh, to me. Like, I don't want it anymore. Try to find a different nickname for me. When the new school year comes around, I'll be like, this is my name. Call me Curly. Um, hmm. I'm really thinking about being called a different name. That's so funny. Mm. Oh, this just got super silent. Trust me, I'm thinking about stuff to talk about. I'm talking about my book. Book that's never getting published ever again. I'll talk about that. The book I have written. um, Let me finish this and I'll talk because I feel like I'm distracting myself by chewing and I'm like hearing how I'm chewing. I'm like, wow, I'm chewing. I don't know. Give me a second. Hi, Curly. Hello. Favorite Chris Tyson situation is crazy. Penguin Zero. Maybe that's another video I'll watch. Um, okay. Moving on. Drink some water and we're gonna start talking about my book. That's never meant to be. Mm. With pictures. I was invested into this book for years and years and years. I have been so invested. I have drawn Every single character I have ever even thought of, I didn't draw them. An old friend of mine back in middle school drew them. In middle school! I've been writing this book since middle school. Moving on. Ugh, getting the hiccups. Middle school! OMG. It's still in my head. But, seriously though. Yes, really. Um, I have been writing this book since middle school. I have the completed version of that book. I wanted to rewrite that book because I noticed towards the ending of that book how it was kind of like turning just a little bit into a different character being a main character. And I wanted to rewrite it. I think that's where I made my mistake. I think rewriting that book is what made me go into writer's block and made me completely give up on writing. Granted, a few things here and there that made me really stressed was also another like reason why I wanted to quit writing. But that rewriting the book is what made me want to Kermit. Kermit the Frog. Um, book is called Royal Demon. I have made the cover of the book. I will show you the book cover. That is the Royal Demon. Um, the sword is of a broken sword and has kind of like vines going into it. I really thought about carefully how I wanted the book cover to look like, and it was the book cover. Yeah, I thought about it long and hard, and usually a broken sword symbolizes a hero losing, and that was the whole point of that book, was so the hero loses. It wasn't going to be a happy ending. That's kind of like the way I wanted to, the way I wanted my book to go. And we had a lot of like fun characters names that I did want to change because I was in middle school. I didn't know how to name anybody. We got like Allie, Leona, Robin, Isaac. Like I did not know how to name anybody in my book. Mia. I think the only like catchy name was Serafina, but that was about it. Um, Allie was supposed to be the main character, and as I continue writing the book, I noticed that Leona was kind of like the mainer character. Like she kind of took Allie's spotlight, and I was like, what if I rewritten that into Leona's um, POV instead of Allie's? That's what really messed me up so bad. And I should just kept the beginning because I have that book. I have where it's Allie as the main character, and I only have one chapter of Leona being the main character. And it really sucks that I did stop writing. Because I was so passionate about it back in high school and like my first year of college. It really made me want to be like a good writer, a big writer. I wanted to be a writer like George R. R. Martin because he's written Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. Anyone who knows me knows that I am in love with Game of Thrones. I have so much Game of Thrones stuff. And it like the idea of making kind of your own world and your own fantasy world what really stuck to me because growing up I was a very creative individual, and I took that and was like, I'm creative and I can do whatever I want to do. Like I could write this and I could do that and I could do this. So I want Emilia Clarke so bad. Emilia Clarke, Daenerys Targaryen. I'm a Targaryen, guys. Not actually a Targaryen, but I am a Targaryen. I love Targaryens. The dragons, House of the Dragons. Oh, that shit is so beautiful. Moving on. I love the idea of creation and being able to create a world of my own, and coming into college and learning about certain world buildings, and kind of making sure that I had, what I needed. But what really took me down was there were so many other good student writers that I felt very different from them in a bad way. And I know I shouldn't be comparing myself to other people because my writing is my own and somebody will like it, but I would read theirs and they would critique mine. And I took all those critiques to the heart because I was just like, oh dang, like I really thought what I written was so good, but it actually was shit. Um, One of the things I have trouble with that I want to learn on is world building. Uh, George R. R. Martin does it so well with his world building because not only do you have the characters that you need to focus on, and he has a lot of characters, but he also focuses a lot on the map of it all and kind of like where you are. You're like at Dragonstone, you're at King's Landing, you're at Winterfell, you're at like the Dothraki Sea. Like he puts so much detail into making it feel like you're in different locations. And that's something that I could never do in my writing because with my writing it was so fast paced. Like I was going do 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 like you're here, now you're here, now you're here. Not like taking in that moment. And that's something that I really need to work on as a writer. Um and I will. I don't know how, I don't have the motivation though. I don't have that motivation. I don't know where I could find that spark and or where I could do anything or like I generally need to start getting out of bed and like being like I'm gonna write today and I'm gonna do this today, and it's so hard to do that because of I it's so hard to do that because I have been going through certain situations that make me be stuck in my bed, and I feel like with those situations and with my emotions it shouldn't control my life. Sending you motivation every day. Thank you. But it shouldn't control my life because my emotions are just what they are. I'll cry sometimes, and I'll be sad, and I'll say something I regret, or I do something that I regret, and all these things. But that doesn't make me the person I am because, I still need to take accountability. I'm allowing my emotions to control me, and that causes me to not get out of bed. And it's not that I'm trying to blame my emotions or anything like that. Like, I 100% have to take accountability that I allow myself to not get up, and I sit down in bed and I get so lazy, and it sucks for me to do that because I was so passionate in writing that now I can't do it anymore. I'm lost and I'm stuck. And like I have so many good ideas and so many writings that I want to do, but it's just like I don't know where to start. And I think the situation I'm going through right now is another thing that's really pulling me down because it's just like I genuinely feel alone and I don't feel like I have anybody by my side. And I don't want to stay home. I don't want to be home all the time. I want to do something. I want to go out, and like I think I've discovered that I do like going out. I don't like staying in. The only time I'll ever stay in is if I actually need to stay in or I want to play video games. But other than that, like I do want to leave the house and I want to go places and I want to walk around and I want to see the world just for how it is. And I feel like, I could do that. I could walk. The place I live nearby has some good like areas where I could walk. And so I was like, yeah, I could do that. I could take the bus. The bus could be kind of out of the question just based on how far everything is. I wouldn't want to be on the bus for like 30 minutes. Like that's kind of dramatic. But like I need to take certain steps to get to where I want to be to feel this motivation of writing, and I'm going to try my best to do that. Um, that's a promise I gotta make to myself. But it just everything just feels impossible right now, and I don't feel happy. Um, you know, the person that I was talking with or was talking with is not, there anymore. And I was really happy with that person. And I was just like, ugh, one of my happiness is gone now. Like I gotta find something else to be happy about. I gotta do this. I need to be happy for myself. And it really sucks. I saw a hair flying and I was gonna take it and like pull it out. Where the fuck did it go? Okay, whatever. Whatever. And like I do have so many good ideas. Like the royal demon, the name royal demon, that creature I created. I created that creature. I had everything in my head how I wanted the royal demon to look like and how to act and stuff like that. And that's something that I create like that was the first thing I've ever created in my life. And I love that I made the royal demon. Let me show you guys. Like it's let me show you. Let me find it. It's somewhere in this camera roll. That's how you know I have not been taking anything serious. Okay. Okay. Language. You talking about language? Okay. This is the royal demon. This is something I created. This is the vision. When I think of royal demon, I think about her. Well, the royal demon doesn't really have a specific gender because I've done my research on demon as well. They don't really have a gender. Um, but in this instance, her. She has a very feminine look. Um, and it was it was so exciting when I thought about it, how I wanted her to look. Like everything here, it's not colored obviously, but stuff like this, like her whole like inside is kind of like a dark, whoa, dark shadowy type inside, while everything else around her is gold, which makes them royal. They have a very like golden look where it's like everything is like shadowy, dark, even the hairs kind of thing. And then everything else she's kind of like wrapped around in gold, and like the wings have like a very shiny gold look to it with like a little bit of like white to make it obviously look like wings. And I was going to make kind of like feminine female version look like that, while the males don't have wings. I actually took that idea from The Dark Crystal, which another show I love to my heart. The Dark Crystal show is in the show the females have wings but the males don't, and I really like that concept, and put that in I put that in there for my concept. And there was just things I was just like so excited for myself and how I did it, and like and how far I came to it, to just, oh, now I don't have this spark anymore. Now I don't want to do this anymore. And it hurts so bad. Like, damn. I had this thing going for me. This really good thing going for me. And now it's gone. And I really want to find that spark again. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know where it's going to come from. But it better come soon. Because I'm slowly dying. I'm crying in the inside. Yeah. I don't want to give too much details about the real demon because I don't want nobody to take my idea about the book. Because, like, what if I still want to pursuing it, you know? But yeah, that's just kind of like what it is. It'll be okay, don't worry. Thank you. Currently worrying. Um, but yeah, I gotta find that spark again. Gotta put the battery in my back and go zoom. Let me live life, you know? And I'm at my it's like crying. My last year of college. I'm gonna be a senior, graduating May 2025. I will definitely do a video about that, about graduating, because it's gonna be one of my biggest accomplishments ever. Um, and then I'm gonna be, I mean, I'm already an adult. I'm 21. Hello, I'm an adult. But I feel like once I'm out of college, I'm gonna be like sitting down, like, damn, I gotta get a big girl job. I gotta get like corporation job. I gotta do something. Cause like I want to work in the publishing area of my life, you know, get behind the scenes on how you edit certain stuff and like kind of be an assistant for people. But I heard that the publishing job area, career area is kind of failing. So that kind of made me have to look for other things. um, ouch. But like I wouldn't mind getting an office job. I think organization is one of my biggest skills. You guys see that, right? I'm not tripping. Where is it? Where is that? Lost it again. Um, but wouldn't mind like an office job. I wouldn't mind like teacher assistant job. You know, stuff that, you know, I'm able to organize, I'm able to assist in, and, you know, still focus on like sort of my career. Because, like, even if you're a writer, you could publish a book, but you have to publish a lot of books for something to be super popular. Because um, I know with Stephen King's, he's made a lot of good popular books, but then there are some books that aren't as popular. Like one of his new books, Fairy Tale. I don't see Fairy Tale being like all talking and the big hypes and like stuff like that. So I'm just like, oh, dang, I have the book. Um, but there's like a lot of stuff that, you know, are really popular and most stuff that aren't really popular. So you have to, as a writer, you have to be consistent with that. Would you actually be a teacher? Oh, it's been a thought. It's been a debate in my head if I ever wanted to be a teacher. Like I have patience. I don't have a lot of patience. And I feel like when it comes to kids, I don't have the biggest patience ever. And if you do want to be a teacher, you do have to get your master's degree. I'm not staying in college for another 4 years. Personally, that is not for me. I want to keep my money. I'm basically already in debt. So no. Um, I could be an assistant. I don't mind being a teacher assistant. That's not really like a big teacher title. But I don't mind being like an assistant to a teacher, seeing how it is. But no, I would not actually be a teacher. I would be a teacher assistant. Two different things. Kind of two different things. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Got to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, after graduation. And I feel like that is like it's good that I'm thinking about it now, but I don't want to stress on it. So that's definitely like a when I do graduate type thought, but one of my career wise is just kind of like or like long term jobs or something like that would be like an assistant, something in publishing, being in office, some little thing. But if office life isn't for me, I'll be a camp counselor. I wouldn't be like a full on teacher, but I'll have, those like teaching things where it's like a kids program. I've done tenacity, or build. I've been in a build program, I've been in tenacity program, and I love both of them so much. Um, yeah, that is for future Lorena to figure out. We are not going to stress about it. We're living in the present, and in the present, I need to learn stuff right now. Camp counselor is interesting. I've been a camp counselor. Next year, I'm going to be a camp counselor, and I'm gonna work for Tenacity. I'm gonna be an RC. That's a reading coordinator. Boop 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 boop. But yeah, we're gonna focus on the now, and the now is no creative spark. I kind of like went off to the future, but the now is definitely um just not having that motivation anymore. Stuff I'm going through is making me feel really put down, and just been feeling super alone. Feel like I don't have many people to talk to, and a lot of the times when people suggest get a therapist, they're obviously that meaning it in like a rude way. I take it like it's a rude way, but I don't take it too hard. It's like even if I have a counselor and even if I talk to my counselor and just kind of a person to vent to and stuff, I still have to take that step into wanting to do better. Because I could have a therapist and I could talk to a therapist and I could talk to people, I could talk to them and talk and talk and talk, and they could come up with ways to help me. But at the end of the day, it's I need to get up. I need to make that decision to get up every single day from bed. I need to make that decision on, you know, taking like a self-care day and, you know, putting my, going on dates with myself and, loving myself and kind of like starting over. Like I need to make that decision for myself. And so when people say, "Oh, get a therapist," it's like, okay, well, what good is that going to give me? You know? Like me talking right now and talking to a camera and speaking now, and even if it's just recording or a stream or if it's gonna be a recording and I never send it, I'm still talking, I'm doing things I could talk about and I could make ways to help me out and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I need to put in that work to get better. And I want to get better. Um, Obviously, it's something that I'm just be like, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna stay like this forever. No. I am going to work on myself. I'm going to make that promise for myself. But right now, in this moment, I do feel alone. I feel like I have nobody that understands me. I feel like no matter how many times I talk to people or talk to my friends about it, I still have that loneliness weighing on me because it just feels like I'm lost. And this, thank God I went to Boston. Like right now, I wouldn't have been doing this. I wouldn't have been streaming. I wouldn't have been talking. I would have probably, if I was in New Bedford, still stayed in my bed and bed rot all day and not do the things that I really want to do. And so, it's good to take a break, guys, to realize shit. And I don't know. I really want to try my hardest. I'm trying not to cry because I care about myself so much, and the stuff that I've been going through for the past 2 to 3 weeks, it's mentally hard, and I've realized that it's, hard on other people, and I don't mean it to be hard for other people. Like I know what I do, I know how I do things, and I never mean it in a harmful way. Shit, like I'm fucking 21 and still growing. I just feel like the people that do come up to me about certain issues, it's just like, yeah, don't worry, I'll change that. But they don't see how much I'm putting in for myself already. And I feel so unseen by that. And it just made me realize that as much as I like to make new friends and I like to make friends, I need to hold on to my circle because they're the only people that have seen me through every single thing and every single emotion, and they still haven't left me. They never had a problem with me. And if, they'll be real with me if, I need that. But it's just this hard realization that I can make friends, but I don't have to get too close to these people that I make friends with. Because everybody's different. I have my main trio, I have my good online friends, and then I have people I talk to here and there. And I need to be content with that. I don't have to tell everybody my business, or I have to, I don't have to I don't have to show my true self to people unless I really want them in my life and they understand me, you know. And I'm glad for people that do bring up certain situations that, are hard for them because of me. And I'm like, thank you for bringing it up. But I wish that sometimes they bring it up in a respectful way and not something that could be damaging towards me. Oh, shit happens. Shit really does happen. But yeah, I'm looking for a therapist. For anybody mentions a therapist, I am looking for one. I've been talking to my counselor for now. She's been a good one. She's been helping me. Whew. That was a lot. That was a lot. I got a little too serious. I got a little too serious. Ah. Okay. You're good. Don't get too serious. That was definitely a lot of what? I was just listening. No, yeah, I noticed how serious he got it. I needed to stop that. I'm like, damn, it's getting a little too intense. You know? A lot of feelings. It is. It is. I'm like laughing about it, like I look crazy, like after opening up so much, and I'm like, it's fine. Totally fine. I'm not like going crazy or anything. Teehee. Ooh, ooh. It is a lot of feelings. I feel like this is a lot of feelings I haven't even been able to tell everybody. So, you got that, YouTube. Got my life. Felt mental tears. I'm not crying on camera, guys. This water tastes weird. Hold on. tastes like that. To anyone out there that says water doesn't have a taste, I'm gonna need you to the door. Because water does have a taste, and I'm tasting it right now, and it tastes weird. The serious stuff out the way. What do you guys want to talk about? You know, this is good therapy. You know, I could always look back at this. Oh, excuse me. Some art. I don't think I really have any artwork that are like mines, but I can show you my I'll show you all the characters. I wish there was like a way that I could just like share my phone screen. An idea popped into my head. If you guys saw that. Okay. Hold on. Hi, I'm in the corner. I'm gonna find the display capture. Oh, okay. Oh, this is my desktop. Okay. I can't see if you guys could. Okay, you guys can't see this. Okay. I'll show you some pictures. This is it's called Mystery because that was the first book. Oh, let me get because I can't see chat either. I don't have my monitors. Hold on, let me put chat. I got chat right here. Okay, but this is the so this is called the Mystery Album because that was what my book was called at first. It was called Mystery, and I changed it to the Royal Demon after finally figuring out a title. I think I figured out that title like a year ago, so it was basically like 7 years of not having a set title. Moving on. These were some of the sword designs, kind of like what was each person's sword. This one was Leona's sword. She had a very much, which this is her sword in the title of the book cover, sorry. This is Leona's sword. This one, whose sword was that? Moving on, I guess. We don't know whose sword this is. This one is Phoenix. There's a character Phoenix. Her name obviously coming from, you know, the Firebird. This was her sword. Um, this one was Robin's sword. This one's Allie's sword. I think this one was Isaac's sword. This one or this one. I think this one was Isaac's. I don't know actually. But each sword had like kind of like their own thing, where it's like long, two-handled, usually was, it just had like its own little thing. You know, I loved it. Next one. These were the characters. You'll see some of the characters there. This one is Mia. Her character was inspired by Aphmau's characters. Mia specifically was that top right sword looks like from Demon Slayer. This one. This was before Demon Slayer, so there's a this actually was probably before Demon Slayer. I don't know who that character is, so moving on. um, her was inspired by a character in Aphmau. She was a Mifwa, so it's hybrid, half cat, half human. She was kind of spicy. She had a little attitude to her. Um, this one is Leona, more hidden. Um, her character was actually inspired by nobody. I kind of made her. And a lot of times when people read it, they go, wow, Leona's like you, so maybe she's inspired like me. um, if you remember the manga. I think, I think, I think I know who you're talking about. I don't know names, okay, so I think I might have to search that one up. Moving on. Um, yeah, this is a yeah, Leona, she's very headstrong person. She can be very stubborn. So maybe she was inspired by me. You know. Um, Allie, who was the main character, it's Lolo in art form, literally. It is. Her eyes are green too. I made sure to put that detail in the book. Allie, her character was kind of inspired by just kind of like those Dansmol in distress type characters. Um, yeah, she was like very much kind of like that weaker individual. She didn't know a lot of skills, like Leona knew a lot of skills, and it was just kind of like their duo in the story was supposed to build based on the fact that Leona was teaching Allie, how to fight and like how to do things to make Allie into a stronger person. But Allie had this secret that she didn't tell anybody. And we'll get to that later after we look through a couple of things. I'll tell you. Melissa, um, I honestly loved making Melissa's character. I forgot who exactly she was inspired by, but oh yeah, look at the dates. These were drawn 2016. But Melissa's character was so like she was so confident and like an asshole. Like she had that confident inside of her, she didn't let nobody tell her nothing. She goes, "This is what I'm gonna do, and this is how I'm gonna do it, and nobody's gonna say yeah." Type character. Type shit. Yeah, Melissa's character was so dope to make. I loved kind of like her costume design and what I thought about how she would look like. For 10 out of 10. Um, I forgot who she was inspired by though. Moving on. Isaac. I don't think Isaac ever had an official form, and Robin didn't either. Robin was supposed to be a guard. He was supposed to be kind of like the village guard, and he was there to protect people, and he knew Allie and stuff like that. Isaac is Leona's sister, so he was a very protective brother over Leona and was just kind of like all up in Leona's business, like, where are you going? it's not safe out there. And Leona's like, I could handle my own. You're doing too much. Captain Jones, another person that like have not got no art from. Captain Jones, he's more further into the chapters. His character was definitely inspired by Captain Hook. Pause when I said Captain Hook. The Once Upon a Time TV series Captain Hook. This man right here! Ah! This man right here. He's inspired. A lot of my characters are inspired by Once Upon a Time. Killian Jones. Moving on. This is me again in a different form. Look at little nails, little nails. Blacksmith Leo. So, Leo is Melissa's partner, but not in a romantic way. It's very much one-sided. Leo adores Melissa, is head over heels for her, is in love with Melissa. Yes, this is all my book. This is all in my book. The characters that you're looking at are in my book. Blacksmith Leo. Leo is, he's head over heels for Melissa, but Melissa does not feel that way to her because she's all about her work. All she wants to do is get her mission done and get out. But and she, kind of drags along Leo into certain things because, like, Leo is very strong. He has a little secret about him. And he's really like that person. Like he is that, how do I explain it? He's just so head over here. I feel bad for Leo when I write some of the stuff that he says. Like I genuinely feel so sad for him. Moving on. Neela, another person that is more into the chapters of the book. Neela is a mermaid. I really liked writing her character because I had like this fancy way of her coming out of the water and like showing that she has like legs and stuff like that. Um, this is Neela, everyone. She is such a protector of the ocean. Like she wants to protect where, because like the pirates, like we've seen Captain Jones, him, he would always cross her waters, but she would be like, where's you going? You cannot, you shall not pass type girl. She In this book, a lot of the mermaid species have been getting kind of like, it's aqua women, stop it. But has been getting like extinct because pirates are hunting them and stuff like that. So it's Neela. It's her. She's very protective of her species. We have Allie again. We were kind of figuring out what to do with Allie, like hair wise, whether we want to have long hair or short hair. We stayed with long hair. She's not really a fighter, but because of her and Leona's time spent together, she's very much willing to fight because she gotta fight, she gotta bite. Period. More of Allie, a little bit of Melissa. We have Leona here. We have Mia, and it's just kind of like drawing out like different art designs for Allie because she is like that princessy person. Like she likes to dress in a certain way and stuff like that. And I think just gotta look at that. More Allie again. I think that's Phoenix's sword, but this is Allie's sword. I was so thing on like how their swords would look like based on their character, and like Allie's sword being very like I wouldn't say flimsy, but having kind of like that very flimsy kind of like princessy look to it was my favorite thing to make, along with like the other swords. Like Leon is being very thorny, she's stubborn. Phoenix being more of like that fire thing because Phoenix is, of fire. Robin having that typical guard sword because he's a guard. And then Isaac, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't think I've ever liked Isaac's character when I was writing him. Like everything I type with Isaac, I'm like, ugh, you're getting on my nerves, Isaac. You should just be cut off. I don't have anything to say about Isaac. Figuring out like certain things for Allie still, whether if she wants, if we want have Allie's big ears and that's her head shape, Leona's head shape and like long ears, just all cool things. Neela again, look at her, look at her. Um, Serafina, Serafina. She is the villain. Melissa's the villain as well, but Melissa works for Serafina. Serafina, her character is inspired by Regina Mills in Once Upon a Time. The Evil Queen. Some of her designs. Ooh, I spelled evil wrong. Some of her designs or some of her dresses, it's super inspired by her. I love Regina so much, so much. Um, Serafina, yeah, I'll definitely be reading this. I have to look over it, honestly. It's not good. It's not good. And that's what I mean by like that creative spark is gone because like I want to pick it up again, but it's just I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start. We'll see what happens. But this is Serafina, everyone. Clap, give a clap for Serafina. Inspired by Regina, the evil queen. She is kind of her character is a lot of very whiny. She wants to win, and Allie being. I don't want to spoil anything. Allie's very beautiful. She's a very beautiful individual. She could take the place as queen, basically. And Serafina is like, nah, we're gonna kill her. Basically, kind of. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Basically, kind of like Snow White story, where the evil queen is jealous of Snow White. That is kind of like this. Moving on. More of Leona. Gotta love it. I love her. With Melissa, it was so funny because I was like, I don't want Melissa to look happy. She needs to look mean and strong, and we kind of did that. I like her fit. Yes, yes. Who's fit? Oh, Neela. This is her kind of going into leg form and stuff like that. Her coming out of the water and stuff like that. That's kind of like how she would transition into coming to human legs. Leo. Oh. Leo, I've actually thought about how I wanted Leo to look like, and Leo is a very strong individual, basically. Hers, yeah, I like her outfit too. Oh, more. Robin, we took Robin's character out. I did not like how he looked. I really did like how these characters look. Isaac, we were getting there. I didn't like the ponytail, but we were getting there. We were getting there. The face was good. The ponytail was probably bad. Mia is saying Mia. This is Neela with legs. This is how she looks. Her little outfits that she has when she comes out of the water. Mia in kind of like arbor form, where it's just like when she gets into fighting. This is how she looks. Captain Jones again, and we have Leo again. These are very much side characters, but I really thought long and hard about how those side characters would look like. Leona and Ali together, be friends. Neela again. Mia in armor. Yeah, see, just like it's like a lot more like impact, and like her fur grows a lot when she's in like fighting. She's like ready to fight. Mia, I don't think I've talked about Mia. Mia's vicious, very secretive, very like she's a cat. Cats are mean. Right. Yeah. Neela again, going into transformation. Another version of Captain Jones, because why not? Seraphina's outfit. I liked this one. I liked how she looked. I really liked it because like I said, evil queen. Hello. Her outfits. Evil, there we go. Kind of like something like this for Regina. Trying to find that specific outfit that Seraphina's wearing. That, oh, there you go. Kind of like, yeah, like that, kind of more open, like space. Perfect. So perfect. Phoenix, the star of the show. She's not really the star of the show, but Phoenix knows everything. Phoenix's character was inspired by everything was inspired by Once Upon a Time. So you kind of know where my creativity came from when I was in middle school. This show right here. Rumpelstiltskin. Ugh, this man right here, loved his character. He was the coolest villain ever. But him being like this trickster type, kind of like a liar, makes deals. That's who I wanted Phoenix to be. Kind of like Rumple, but in female form. Robin, we're still deciding. We're still deciding about Robin. More of her outfits, Seraphina's outfits. Love it, love it, love it so much. More of Allie. A random villager. We just say, hey, let's write a random villager. Another Leona. More mermaids. Siren. Allie again. Robin, still figuring it out. Still figuring it out. Do not know what he was looking like. I wanted him to have like a very much lover boy kind of vibe to him, if you know what I mean. Very cocky. Not like he's a lover boy, but like he has a look of like what a lover girl would want. Like he's like a very typical man type look. Type shit. The royal demon, so beautiful, so beautiful. Love it to death. This is just like when her wings are down. More Seraphina. We're trying to figure out how we wanted her to look like, and I wanted Seraphina to look like this. So clean. We figured out how Isaac was gonna look like. I didn't like the man bun. I thought that was funny though. But this was Isaac. Here is Isaac. This is one of the scenes in the book. Curly sleepy, very sleepy. This is one of the scenes in the book that I really wanted to see in action. Just kind of like how would it look if the way I'm describing it, how would it look, and it's kind of how it would look. Oh, the whole redoing of the character. So how you see Allie, where like Allie is right now, I was thinking, because I was in middle school when I written this, I didn't know how far, like back then I didn't know how far I could do with my writings or like what it could look like. And I think overall I really wanted Allie to have more of like this princessy look because of what she is, and just like I wanted to work on like different races and stuff because 100% when I was younger, I was just like, this is how the person's gonna look, this and this and this and that. I didn't really think of details of what their race would look like. But I have thought about it, and this is Allie's new vision, how she looks like. And I want to get more visions of how she would look like. So that's Allie's new look. The book cover in more of a bigger version. Um, Allie is hot. She is. You're allowed to say that. She is an adult. Allie is an adult. She's 100% in her 20s. But this is the cover of the book. I really like how it looks. I'm very proud of myself. I was about to say, is everyone of age? Everyone is of age. um, yeah. Oh yeah, David. I think, yeah, and then that's it. Yeah, that's it. Um, yeah, that's the Royal Demon. That's the star of the show. That's the main villain of it all. Like, Serafina is a villain. One of the. I feel like when I talk about them, I could literally just turn to them. Serafina. I like this look better. Serafina is the villain um like the book. She's the main one that causes a lot of issues, but because of Allie's secret of, being this, it kind of creates more of like a who was behind it all. And in the book you'll get to see that. If I ever publish it. I definitely have to look back at it and work on it more. But I feel like after talking about it and getting super excited about it, I feel like I found my spark again. But I gotta put my head in the game. Rah! Hoorah! But that's my book. That's my art. I don't know what else you would want to see. I don't know what else to yap about. Cause I low key am getting tired. I've been talking for a long time. A long time. Which is not new to me. I always have something to say, but I have been talking a long time. But yeah, not at saying 12 in the morning. Oh, my camera's frozen. Am I back? I'm back. Please sleep. I have been sleeping. Literally, an activity I do is, don't hate me, I sleep so the day can go faster. OMG. My ear is hurting, guys. Dang, my ear's hurting. I sleep the day of payday so I get paid faster. Speaking of payday, I'm gonna see if I got paid. Get these glasses off. Your girl got paid. So with that 1K, no, no, I ain't got that much. Okay, I gotta pay a little bit of money. I only gotta pay a little bit. I don't know what to talk about. That's a lie. I probably do know what to talk about. I just gotta get it pumping, get going. We could watch something. I react to Jake Weber's new video. Hold on. Let me check out YouTube. I I said let me check out YouTube and I'm looking at I like pop up YouTube and I see my channel and I see the thumbnail and I go, "Oh wow, that thumbnail looks so cool." I made that thumbnail. That's so funny. Oh, excuse me. Jake Weber's new video is him trying food with Johnny. Before this, I was watching um, Ariana Grande hits a high note while eating spicy wings. I don't know why, but like I was watching it and I'm like, I got a little bored. But she's so soft spoken. Like the way that she talks is so like proper. Something I'll never do. I've been binging Hot Ones. Yeah. What should I watch, guys, that won't get me copyrighted? Let me keep my eyes off Sabrina and hers. Sabrina? We could talk about Sabrina. Sabrina is so gorgeous. Like, when I think of Sabrina and like how she looks, I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have dyed my hair back to brown. Like, Sabrina looks gorgeous. Gotta get some cleaning done. I've cleaned everything. I don't know why that weirdly got like serious. I'm like, I cleaned everything. I guess. I guess. I guess I am. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, Phineas's new song out. For crying out loud. I edited Dance Mom for fun. We could watch Dance Mom videos. I don't know what could be like considered like copyright and stuff. Looking at BGC stuff and thinking how funny it is because I watched BGC stuff. Want to hear it's BGC's best insults. That is so loud. Dude, like they're just like so like that's crazy. Go get to cleaning. Like it's like like there is so much that was going on. But yeah, go get to cleaning. I've been on here for 3 hours. Maybe I should get off. Unless people want me to yap about some more stuff, I don't mind it. I don't mind talking about more stuff. Just let me know. Let me know. Um, I know I said life as a college student. I didn't really mention a lot about like college. But like essentially everything that I have talked about does surround a lot of like the college life base, where it's just like it's more so of like the hardships like of it all, or like what you have to go through like mentally. Um, but with college, I would say that you really have to you really have to know what you're doing and know what you're going for, and always finding a way to pick yourself back up. Um, College is hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Like college is not for everybody, you know? And when I did college, like it felt like it was for me. I did the best that I could. I got good grades. I really enjoyed being in college, but a lot of people can't, and that's fine. Um, College is hard. Like you really, really have to get your head in the game. Like put your thinking head hat on. Do something, you know? There was a time where I did want to drop out of college. There was a time. Will we get to that time? No, I'm not gonna talk about that time. That shit was stressful. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, like, and everybody usually gets to that point. But don't worry, don't worry. College, you know, is good for things that you like. You know what you want to do in your life. Um, College is a good experience. I feel like everyone should kind of experience it. I feel like it's really good, like when you're stepping out of like high school, and it really helps you just kind of like for people that can't do it but well, kind of step into adulthood very slowly. Because like once you get out of high school, you still have that high school mentality, and then you're kind of like on your own after a while, and kind of sucks for most people probably. If you're really good at just being able to get out of a certain thing mentally, then perfect. But I feel like college does help a lot of like getting into the adult world very slowly when you know that you're not ready for it. Because I was not, I'm not ready for adulthood. But being in college really made me work my way into adulthood, and you know, sometimes you'll have bumps in the roads, and you have some stops here and there, not knowing where to go. But other than that, you just gotta stay confident in it. And I'm really glad that I'm able to just have this talk on a personal level. And some moments it really got serious. It really did. I didn't mean it to, but it helped me a lot. And I know this video is 3 hours long, but if it does help another person out there that does click on my videos and find that out, that they're not alone, I I would love that. I Me making this video is because I do feel alone, and it's a sucky feeling knowing that I do have people around me that do support me, but you know I feel alone right now, and I have to really love my loneliness, and I think that's kind of like what I'm doing right now. Um, as much as I want to keep yapping and talking and da 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 da, I think I'm running out of things to talk about, so I don't want to be super repetitive. But I really do hope that this helps somebody. This honestly helps me out, just talking and kind of being present. Maybe this is something new I'll do. Yapping sessions with LoLo. um, yeah, I'll see you guys in the other video. Thank you guys so much for the people that are watching. Thank you for the people that are going to be watching. And I appreciate everyone here, and people in my life and stuff, and wouldn't have done it any other way. You know, it's a growing learning experience that everyone has to go through, and I think I know what I want to do now. And so thank you for hearing me out. Bye. I love you guys so much.